it's like leaving no doubt on the field. You know, it's the seniors' last game. I think we're all playing for each other. The juniors are playing for us. We're playing for each other. So I think we're playing for the whole Fenwick community whenever we play Ignatius. So I think the key of the game is teamwork.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. You're trying to snap that 7-game losing streak against
Oh,
Ignatius,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening today. I'm feeling it. All right, what do you think's your favorite Fenwick memory throughout your 4 years here?
Like football memory or just in general?
Either. Whatever you think.
I'd say my favorite Fenwick memory is freshman year. I met 5 of my best friends at my lunch table, so that was probably one of my best memories.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
Yeah.
What do you like most about Coach Battaglia?
Coach Battaglia, I like how he's building a culture at Fenwick. You know, he's trying to get a consistently great team every single year, you know, not just on and off. So I really liked about him how he's trying to just build up this team so it can continue on for the next decade.
Yeah, I really love to see that. What do you think the reason for this team's recent success is?
The recent success, I think, was like I was saying, you know, we're playing for each other. In practice, we switched a couple defense guys to offense. I think that unified the team a little more. We're not so divided. So, like, playing as a team, like I said, is probably the biggest key to any win.
Yeah, nice. All right. Is there anything you want to add before this game, you know?
No, I just hope everyone's watching, hope everyone's supporting, and we're going to snap that losing streak, and we're going to leave it all on the field tonight.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Friars. We are here. Fenwick versus Ignatius. We're all excited. I'm Nick Nelligan. I'm here with Lenny Rivera. It should be a great game.
It's going to be a great thing, Nick. The freshman team won their game 16-8. My apologies, 14-6.
Yeah,
And we hope to see the same success for Varsity squad.
Yeah, I'm thinking more success. It should be an exciting game as we run through the banner here. Last game of the year, seniors' last game of their career. Nick Polston has these guys hyped up, you know. Nick Polston, obviously the senior safety, playing both sides of the ball tonight. Gotta love him.
You gotta love him. He played amazing last week, and you hope to see him play even more amazingly today. You know, and there it is. Coach Powers tells us it is game time, ladies and gentlemen.
The crowd is here. We got students pouring in. It's a great night. The temperature is nice tonight, not like last week.
The temperature is amazing, and the atmosphere is just as awesome. We're all ready for the last game of the spring 2021 season, and we hope to finish this off with the victory.
The Friars going in this game 2-2. They're looking to get the winning season, and that's a huge takeaway. You know, the difference between a winning season and a losing season is huge.
It's huge, especially for someone like Coach Battaglia, who's here in his first season as the head coach.
For sure. Definitely a big confidence booster for all these young players in this team. You know, lots of big senior leaders, but for the most part, this is a young team. You know, they're missing their junior quarterback, Caden Cobb, tonight. It's going to be EJ Hosty playing, the sophomore playing QB. Probably see a little bit more of the Wildcat we saw last week. But yeah, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be exciting. Got 40 seconds here till kickoff. Yeah, it'll be good.
You know, even though this is a young team and they're going to lose a lot of their leaders, you have to understand that there's a lot of promise for this team. There's only room to go up from here, and I, for one, am excited to see what they'll do.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. I can't say enough, you know.
You know, and even though Caden Cobb might be out, EJ Hosty's going to step up to the plate. You're going to see Polston in at that Wildcat like we saw last week, like we talked about. You're going to see him go in there. You're going to see them confuse Ignatius' defense. You're going to see a lot of good play from Fenwick here tonight.
Yeah, Hosty was pretty good last week. Leo, they played last week. Not as strong a team as Ignatius, but hopefully they can keep up, get a similar performance here. Crowds here with the graveyard team. They're looking to bury Ignatius tonight.
Hoping to bury Ignatius and bury the season.
So, Danny Kent and Nick Polston back to return the kickoff. Looks like we're going to get going pretty quickly here.
Oh, you see Polston hyping up the crowd. I think we are just about ready to go here at Triton Stadium.
The crowd is excited. The players are excited. It's all coming together right now.
I can quite literally feel it in my boots.
Here it goes. He kicks up. It's short. Goes off to the right. It's received short at about the 25-yard line. He's got space. He's going to cut inside. Break a tackle. Looks like he's going to get hit pretty hard. Special teams cover that pretty well. Would have liked to see him get upfield a little bit more, Max Reese there.
You would have liked to see him get upfield, but the biggest part is they kept the ball, and the Friars will have it to start the game, and that is all we need.
Yeah, good field position, to be fair. At about the 26-yard line, they can make up 1st and 10.
You gotta take advantage of every opportunity. You know, he stood up, he tried making sure that there was a play. There wasn't any, so he held on to that ball, and we're gonna see Hosty come in right about now.
Let's go,
yeah, look at Brian Hunt on the bottom of the screen there with Max Reese. Those are the guys you're gonna keep an eye on. Brian Hunt, speedster. Max Reese, he's gonna play somewhere D1. We're not sure yet. Some notable offers there though.
All very notable offers, and you know what? Here we go.
Here comes Hosty. He's gonna hand the ball off. Looks like it's Danny Camp back there. I'm sorry, that's Isaac Novak. It's gonna be covered up well by Ignatius' defense though. Be a loss of 2 or 3 there. Second and long.
You know, it might not have been what they wanted from the first play, but it's great to see Novak back there. It is amazing to see him, and you know you can rely on him. And you're gonna make sure Ignatius pays attention to him. You're gonna open up more room for those receivers.
Yeah, we missed Novak last week. He was injured. Snap goes to Hosty. He's gonna hand it off again. Novak makes a couple moves. He's gonna fall forward. Tries to get it back to where the original spot was from first down.
Yeah, it'll be about 3rd and 10. And again, even though these plays might not seem successful at first, you want to make Ignatius and the Wolfpack respect Novak, respect the run game. That will open up more space.
Still in shotgun. They got that hurry-up offense here, Fenwick does.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that today.
We have so far this season. Hosty takes the snap. He's dropping back. He's going to throw it. Throws it downfield. Ball's high.
Oh!
First down. That looks like
Max Reese.
Max Reese. Wow, what a play from Max
Oh,
Reese.
amazing play there. That is what I was talking about. You want to make them expect the run from Novak. You want to make them fear him. And then you want to take advantage and throw a dart downfield.
They're going together real quick here. Haven't seen EMP left on the field yet. It's a run up the middle, then Isaac Novak. It's a gain.
And that is why Ignatius will have to respect him. You're going to have to be careful of both Novak running up the middle, and you're going to have to be careful of the receivers running down the field.
Novak obviously going to play football next year at John Carroll University. Looks like there might be a blitz coming in here from Ignatius.
Or it could be a fake, but we do not know, and we have to be careful. If you're Fenwick here, you want to make sure you understand and you read that defense.
There's Danny Kent there in the slot. It's going to be a run play. It's going to be to Isaac Novak.
Oh, he almost got out of that with the spin move, but he's unfortunately tackled by 2 more players. Again, even though every play might not be a first down, might not be big yardage, it's amazing, and it's going to work. No matter what happens, it's going to work. You just got to have faith. Novak coming off the field.
Hopefully that's not an injury. Hosty's going to take it empty, I think. Empty gun.
You never know.
3rd and 5 here, so.
I agree. You got Danny Kent down on the field, down on the right.
Yeah, Danny Kent moves into the running back position. Hosty takes the snap. He's looking to his right. He's going to throw it. He's got his man. It looks like Brian Hunt.
Oh, was it there? I think it was.
Brian.
Oh, and that's enough for a first down from the Friars. Yeah, he stole my line.
Nice throw and catch there from Brian Hunt.
Amazing throw by Hosty, amazing catch by Hunt.
He's going to go to Hunt again on a screen. Gets upfield, breaks the tackle. Could be a decent gain here, 3 or 4 here. And that's what you want. You want 3-yard gains, you want 4-yard gains.
And you know that might have been a bit of a low pass, but you have to trust your receivers. Brian Hunt is an excellent receiver. He's got good hands. He's got great hands.
Hosty's going to take the snap again. Actually, it looks like there's going to be a timeout here. Some sort of confusion. Battaglia's not happy about it. Coach Battaglia, really exciting guy. The team absolutely loves him. He's the 16th head coach in our program history. It's his first season. He's had a good history. He worked 3 seasons as the assistant coach at Marist. He worked a season at St. Francis, and then he just worked a couple seasons at Kent State. And now this is his first year as a head coach of any team.
His resume is very impressive. I think this body of work that he has with this team in this year, especially doing what he's been able to do, is amazing. And he hopes to get that win here today to, like we said, finish it off with a winning season, set it up for every season to follow.
Yeah, his team will walk through fire for him. Talking to Nick Poston before the game.
Oh.
Nothing but great things to say. Poston on the field now in the Wildcat formation on 2nd down.
You have to wonder, does Ignatius see it?
Let's see if they did their tape analysis. It's probably going to be a run up the middle from Poston here. He's got EMP in motion. It's going to be a fake to him. Poston takes up the gun. He's going to go right down the middle. It could be a decent gain there.
It'll set up 3rd and short, maybe around 3 yards, and that's exactly what they want. That's a short gain. That's all they need. And they're going to be able to pick that up with Novak. They're going to be able to pick that up with Poston, or they can pass again.
Yeah, Poston's still out there in the Wildcat. Don't be surprised if you see another run. Wouldn't be surprised if we go for 4th down here. He's going to take it out the middle again. He's got space. He breaks a couple tackles.
That is exactly what you want to see. That is exactly what you want to see. Not only do they have to respect Novak, do they have to respect Kent, you have to watch out for the senior in black.
Crowd absolutely loves it. We got more students pouring in here, starting to see the guidelines go down as we, as COVID starts to go away. Hosty's back out there with the boys.
And you got to trust him. Even though he might be the backup quarterback, he is the future leader of this team.
He's got Danny Kent in the backfield again. Junior, he had a great game last week. He's going to hand the ball off to Danny Kent. He's got space. He cuts upfield. It's going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line, I believe.
Oh, an amazing play there. Again, even though the runs earlier might not have worked out the way they wanted to, they're working where it matters. They're working in the red zone.
And that's a 5-yard gain. Didn't look like a lot. Actually, it was a 6-yard gain. I'm sorry. Well, Hosty's back there again in shotgun, signature formation for this offense. He's going to give to Danny Kent again. Going to get a couple with an extra push there.
An amazing push there, and it's going to send. Oh, it's just short of that first down. Oh, and you're going to see Nick Polston march onto that field once again.
It's really hard to stop Polston. You know, everybody knows that he's going to run the ball, but he still somehow gets. He's so sneaky, so shifty, so agile. He gets through the holes and he gets the yards. He's strong too. Well,
formation shift.
Yeah, some shift here. Let's see if he throws it. Might just be to throw him off.
Oh, flag on the field.
Could be a hard count. I don't know who jumped. Looks like it's going to be a false start against the Friars. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
You know, that's not what you want to see, but I have faith in Coach Battaglia, and I know he's got something written up just for this that's going to get them to that first down.
Hosting the guys jog back on the field. The Wildcat guys
You
come
see
off.
Novak come back in as well. And I know he just went off, but the thing about Polston, he's a leader on defense, so he knows how to use that to his advantage on offense.
For sure. He's a smart kid. University of Illinois, commit.
Oh, we're seeing them set up for something. Novak's still back there, so is Hosty. I wonder what's going to happen.
It's going to be a handoff down to Novak.
Ooh.
He's stopped pretty short. We'll see what Battaglia wants to do here.
There's a pickup around 1 or 2.
Ignatius on offense likes to play. They like to run the clock down. They like to run it a lot. They like to make few possessions for both teams in the game. So each possession counts a lot. You want to score points every time, but you also want to score touchdowns. We'll see what Battaglia wants to do here. He looks like he's going to go for it. Ball goes to Hosty. Going to be play action. He looks to his right. Oh, that should have been PI there. I don't know what that call was.
Oh, there's no flag on the field. The play will stand. That is going to be Ignatius taking over on downs. As we were talking about, as you just said, Ignatius likes to run down that clock. They like to run it down even before the play starts. So when you have that ball, you have to make it count. You have to push down that field. Thankfully, Fenwick didn't get a 3 and out. They might not have gotten points, but they know they're able to march down that field now.
For sure, this Fenwick defense has been outstanding lately. They only held Leo to 53 yards. That's total yards, folks. And they had negative 21 rushing yards that game. I don't even know how you do that. It's insane. Nick Polston's a leader out there, but you also got Connor Paris and Martin Paris making big differences. So it's going to be a run up the gut here.
And that is how you do that. That is how you make sure their rushing yards are in the red. You make sure that you are there on the line and there are no holes to run through. Amazing work by that D-line.
That D-line is scary, man. There's some big boys out there. Rashid Anderson, he's huge, man. You do not want to run up against him.
If you run up against him, you might as well be running into D-Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, he's more like the Boulder. Rashid is. He's huge.
I wonder, second down, still kind of long. You got to wonder what Ignatius is going to do. Are they going to run a rare pass play here?
It's going to be a QB sneak.
Oh.
Friars are all over it.
Oh my God, they read that from the start. They knew exactly where it was going. Amazing job there by the Friars defense. Ignatius might have gained some yardage there, but if they keep gaining that amount of yardage, Ignatius is going to be the team that goes 3 and out, and the Friars are going to keep having that ball.
Definitely. I was talking to Connor Parrish this morning. He was telling me this defense is prepared for this. They did their due diligence with the tape. They know what they're going to do. They're going to man up every time. Everybody's got to get their guy. They've prepared. They know what Ignatius' game plan is. They know how to stop it. See if they can do it here on 3rd and 5. It's going to be a pass. He's going to roll out to the right. He's looking for him. It's going to be a complete pass.
Oh, but there's a flag on the field.
We'll see what the call is. It was late. It was not in the backfield. I don't know if we'll see a holding.
And like I said earlier, Ignatius did run a pass play there, and it's rare for them. But you have to make sure that when it happens, you stop it. That is a key component to today's defensive scheme for the Friars.
Looks like it's going to go against Ignatius here. The offensive pass interference.
Wow.
That's huge.
That is huge for the Friars, and that is a huge confidence negator for Ignatius. That is going to make them rely more and more on the run. And if Fenwick was able to stop it, who knows what they're even going to try to do.
Going to be a 3rd and long, obviously a passing situation. We'll see what Ignatius wants to do here. Definitely don't want to go for it on 4th down here. You don't want to go get a turnover on downs.
Especially this far in their own half It's not something you want to give to Fenwick. You do not want to give the Friars the ball right here, right off of a 3 and out. Well, not a 3 and out, but right off of an amazing defensive drive.
Love to see a big play from Martin Parrish here. He's a guy I really like. He's made big plays this season. I'd love to see an interception or a fumble or something. He pops guys. He hits them hard. He's smart.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what happens.
It'll be a run up the gut.
Oh.
It's a big push here from Ignatius. Let's see if the Friars can bring him down. They will. Give him a little extra room for the punt here.
It's a big push, but it's not enough. That's going to bring up 4th and around 7, maybe 8. Oh, closer to 7 or 6.
Danny Kent and Ian Pugh go out on the field to return the kick. This is the punting brand. We talked about it last week. We love seeing the punters. We like to track how good they punt it. We love seeing special teams. Special teams is where games are won. It's an underappreciated part of the game, but you see lots of great athletes, lots of exciting plays. Here comes the punt. Tie in the air. Didn't get that far, and it takes a Fenwick bounce too. It's gonna be down at about the 37-yard line. Good field position for Fenwick. Great field position for Fenwick.
Great field position for the Friars, and as we were talking about special teams, their name is Special Teams for a reason. Everyone talks about how useless a punter is until you need one to make sure the opponent doesn't take over on downs.
You could not have asked for a better start from the Fenwick defense. You know, Ignatius always likes to run down the clock. They only ran down 2 minutes there. That's huge. If you can do that every time, that's enormous. You know, I was talking to Connor Paris, like I said. He said that they might only get 5 possessions this game. If they keep it up like that, they might hold the ball this whole game. Who knows? The defense is hyped on the bench right now.
And you know what? Even if they only get 5 possessions, the key is make those possessions count. Do not let Ignatius give you 3 and outs and 3 and outs. Make sure your defense is well rested. Make sure your offense is ready to go.
Hosty's back there with Danny Kent, I think. He's got pressure. He's going to throw it. This guy's, man, single coverage.
Oh, there's a flag on the field.
We'll see what that call is. Don't be surprised if that's pass interference, folks. We'll see who it goes against.
We'll see where it goes. That was a long pass attempt.
That was for Ian Pugh, University of Cincinnati commit. He had some great plays last week. If you didn't see him, check him out.
I do believe it's offensive pass interference against the Friars.
It's their favorite call today, apparently.
That's the one they're sticking with. Thank you, Coach Powers, for agreeing with me, if you can hear him on the broadcast.
Friars missing star center Jimmy Lisson, Jr. He's heavily recruited. He's out for the rest of the season. He was out last week. We're really missing him out there, but you know, the offensive line has actually been really good.
The offensive line has been amazing. And even though Liston might be out, and we'll miss him, of course, and with him, this line is something special. They are still an amazing offensive line without him.
Jesus Polito's been filling in for him. Hosty drops back on the long pass. He gets hit while he throws, and it's going to be picked off.
Oh.
It's an unfortunate play. Hosty hasn't seen a lot of pressure so far. Last week he didn't see a lot of pressure. That's the first big hit I really saw on him, and you know that's a young person play. But you know Nick Poston goes out there to tell him to keep his head up, and that's all it's all about. Confidence, just walking it off. Next play.
Poston knows. Poston is a veteran on this team. He knows that one play does not define this game until it's the last play.
Sorry, you go ahead.
The defense is about to come up, and they're going to make sure that Ignatius does not take advantage of that interception.
Yeah, Poston used to play some quarterback himself back in the day. Freshman, sophomore year. Well, the defense goes back out there. Let's see if they can keep their momentum up from last time. It's an option. It's going to be run up the gut again.
And that is what I'm talking about, that defensive line, making sure that even with that interception, it's going to be hard for Ignatius to do anything.
That Fenwick front seven is a scary group of guys. You got Aiden Vargas out there, Rashid Ansari, we talked about him, Declan Donnelly, Connor Parrish. Those guys are big, those guys are strong, those guys are fast, those guys are smart. There's really not much of a weakness to their game.
There's not, and it's showing here. Ignatius is known for running that ball up the middle, wasting clock, making opposing defensive lines pay. And Friars are doing the opposite. They're the ones handing out punishment here tonight.
He's going to pitch out to the left here. They got space. He's got open space. Going to be a big play from Matt.
Oh!
Great open field tackle.
That is exactly what you want to see. Even if he got more yards than we would like, the play is always there. The Friars are always going to be there to make that play.
Yeah, for sure. You got to make sure that every time you tackle him, you got to punish him. You cannot let anybody get off easy. It's going to be a grueling game. It's a gridiron game. It's Ignatius versus Fenwick. It's a huge rivalry. You cannot let anything slide.
It is a huge rivalry, and it's heightened even more with this being the season finale for the Friars.
This is a make-or-break game for both teams. If the Ignatius wins, it means a winning season. If they lose, it means a losing season. Same thing for the Friars.
As we've talked about, those kinds of seasons. Oh.
He's going to run up the gut. He's got space again. It's another big open field tackle from Martin Parrish coming down from the safety spot. Looks like that's going to be enough for a first down.
And, you know, as we were talking about, winning seasons are amazing, but the key is the plays, the little plays. The defensive line, they've been doing amazing. They've got to step up once again. But they know, even if they mess up a little bit, Martin Parrish, the backs, they're there. They're going to make sure the play stays.
For sure. Let's see what Ignatius does here. They're going to come out in that single back formation like they always do. Gotta watch out for that big running back, Cam Robertson, for Ignatius. He plays defense, he plays offense. He's their best player, no doubt about it.
Excited to see what he does here.
It's me. Handoff right to him. Fenwick defense was on it. They touched him behind the line, but that kid falls forward. He's a big guy.
And, you know, that's the one thing about running backs. You can tackle them. But if they fall forward, that's all they want. They want to make sure they gain every yard they can.
Sure is a game of inches, Landon.
Game of inches. Agreed. You know, I can't wait to see what will happen if Ignatius scores. As much as I don't want to see them score, you have to wonder, how will Fenwick respond if they start the game down?
Yeah, there's only a minute and a half left in this first quarter. It's a much faster paced game than the last one.
It is a much faster paced game, on that we are sure. Crowd is pumped.
It's going to be a fake throw, and he's going to run it up the gut again. Close to a first down. We'll see. We'll see where they spot it.
It's third and just about one. You know, again, Ignatius, they have their game plan. They're going to stick to it no matter what. The key for Fenwick, make sure that game plan doesn't work.
Ignatius will go for it. I'm almost certain that they'll go for it if they don't get it here. So you're gonna need a big play on this snap.
You're gonna need two of them right after this. Flag on the field.
Jump, it's gonna be an offsides call. It can be enough for a first down as well.
That is something you don't want to see. You have to have patience. You have to have discipline. You don't want to give them any more than you already have.
Definitely not. You know, Friars have to play pretty much a perfect game on both sides of the ball tonight. The defense has to make stops. The offense has to put points on the board. They weren't able to put points on the board in the red zone last time. That's something that's going to matter. They go back out there. They threw an interception. That's going to matter. You really have to take advantage of your opportunities.
This team can do it, though. They can be perfect.
It's going to be a keeper with the QB. He's got space. He's hit hard.
Oh!
The ball comes out.
Oh!
Fenwick thinks they have it.
Do they have it? We'll wait for the referee signal. It's Fenwick's ball!
From Martin Parrish. That's a third huge play tonight. Wow.
That is what I was talking about. They have the players. They have the drive. They have the ability to play this as a perfect game. And that is one of those plays that make it a perfect game.
We were looking for a big play. We got it. We got it from Martin Parrish. I was talking about him earlier. Man, that's just perfect, man.
You might as well have spoken it into existence, and we'd love to see it. We'd love to see the Friars take advantage of every chance they get.
We love seeing an announcer's jinx work for us, you know. Always love to see that happen. Hosty and the boys go back out there, you know. See how Hosty can recover after that unfortunate throw.
He already saw that his defense is there to back him up. He should have the confidence to know that he can go for it right here.
Danny Kent goes in motion. It's gonna be a throw. He looks to his left. It's gonna be a screen to Danny Kent. He's got open field. He's got space. There he goes. Makes a move. Makes another. Breaks a tackle. He's still going.
Oh my Lord! You have to respect this offense. You have to respect every single part of this team. Danny Kent with the monster run.
Danny Kent had a great game last week. He's really stepped up to the plate. He's a great kid, great player. Just, you love to see it. He's jogging out the field. Hopefully he's not shaking up. We'll see. And that's the end of the first quarter.
The score might be 0-0, Nick, but I have to say I would give Fenwick the edge in this first quarter. Even with the interception, they got the fumble. They had that amazing play at the end. They were able to drive all the way downfield.
Yeah, Nick Polston is really hyping his guys up on the sideline. He's a leader. He's a great guy. He leads by example. Everybody I've talked to, I asked them who are the leaders on this team. Nick Polston. It's always Nick Polston. Nick Polston. Nick Polston. He really just fires this team up. They play for him. They play for each other. They play for their coach. Their coach coaches for them. Like it's a real brotherhood out there.
This team, they will play hearts out until it's lights out, and that starts with Nick Polston. He is an amazing leader on both sides of the ball, as we've already seen here today, and he makes everyone on the field better, and that is an amazing feat when you already have such talented players.
Father Petticourt here today, everybody's favorite priest/president.
President Priest, as I like to call him. You're going to see the offense go back down there. They're very excited. They've got to be pumped after that play. They know exactly what they can do.
Let's see if we can get a huge play from EMPU here.
You'd love to see it here, Nick.
Hosty has a lot of great options on his team. Looking to his left, he's got Pugh. He's open. He overthrows a couple yards, maybe 5 yards there.
But that just shows how talented the arm of Hosty is.
That's true. He usually overthrows. He's got a cannon on him. He's got to learn how to tame that bad boy.
And even if he does always overthrow, you know what? If the receivers start getting used to him, the receivers start getting used to where he's going to throw, they start to pump up the speed at the very end. It's going to make a lot of amazing, gigantic plays for the Friars.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Ian made his guy look like a fool, though. It was a great route. Here comes the snap from Hosty. It's going to be a run play to Isaac Novak. He cuts upfield. He's got space. Makes a spin move. He's still stumbling.
I do believe that will be a first down. That is exactly what you want to see from Novak once he gets back on the field.
He's hyped right now. He's pumped. This is his last game. He wants to go on a high note. And you would also love to see the Ignatius guys lose their last game.
Well,
it's a big rivalry, man.
No hate towards them, but I want them to lose.
Yeah. I'll second that. Hosty's still out there with the guys. It's worked well so far.
Kent's back there. Sorry, Novak back there as well.
Be a run again. Bounces outside. He's got to have to beat a couple guys. Takes a hit. Stumbles forward. Be a decent gain here.
Again, as I said earlier in the first quarter, you have to respect Novak. You have to respect Kent. You have to respect every single part of this team. It's every single part of this offense. There's no time for Ignatius to slack off.
Well, here we go. It's 2nd and 5. Hosty looks to his left. He's got EMPU on a screen. He's going to cut up field. It's going to be a decent game. It's going to be up 30 short.
They're just about there. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they even bring in Polston or they have Hosty taking himself for a quick first down.
I would be surprised if it was Hosty, but I think Ignatius would be too. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
The whole point, catch them off guard. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be a screen. It's a fake screen. He's gonna throw it downfield to Max Reese. Just a little high there.
Oh, Reese takes a hit, but he's up, and that was an amazing jump by him. If he had just got his hands on it, imagine how that would have been for the team.
Just an outstanding athlete, Max Reese. Basketball player, football player, I'll do it all.
I don't think there's one bad athlete on this squad, and that, again, makes them terrifying to play against.
Yeah, the skill positions on this team, running back, wide receiver, it's outstanding. It really is. They're fun to watch.
They're absolutely amazing to watch.
4th and short here.
See it.
Huge play. Tagley's telling his guys what he wants to do, giving the signals.
They're going for it. Ramage is not in the punt.
I'm certain we're going to see a run here almost. It's going to be a fake sweep and a run up to the gut.
I do believe he got there. It's enough. Let's go. That's another first down for the Friars.
Love to see it. Quinn Wheaties is excited on the bunch. Number 87, defensive end.
You called it. That was another run to Novak.
The crowd absolutely loves it too. It just keeps growing and growing. Students are back. They're ready to see some Friar football. We all missed it. Be a pass here. Hosty's looking to his left. Just unfortunate drop from EMPU. He definitely felt the heat coming from his backside. He would have gotten hit pretty hard there.
But again, we talked about Hosty needing to get his accuracy in, and he is play by play. We see him hitting his receivers. And it's amazing to see the team get better play by play. You'd think it'd be game by game, but no. Every second they're on that field, they get even better, and it's scarier for Ignatius.
And that's just a great testament to Battaglia and what he's been able to do with the squad in such little time. All the challenges they've had this season. He's going to call a timeout here, talk it over to his guys. But, these guys absolutely love him.
They love him, and they have all the reason to. Those 2 losses, Who cares? They got 2 more victories under their belt. And if they play their cards right, they keep doing what they've been doing all game, they're going to walk away with a winning season.
Yeah, and that's the goal every time. You know, there's no state tournament this year. You win as many as you can. And I think everybody circled this game on their calendar. They saw Ignatius up against Fenwick to end the season. You have to be there. It's absolutely electric.
It did not matter whether both teams got to this point and were 4-0 or 0-4. Everyone knew this game was going to be hard hitting. It was going to be a game filled with rivalry. These guys wanted to finish this rivalry back in November, back in October. But you know what? They get to finish it as they finish their high school careers, and that might just make it all the more special.
Yeah, it's so dramatic. I mean, it really is. You can make a Netflix movie out of this. It's awesome.
Someone give me the ESPN 30 for 30 right now. I want to see it.
Yeah, I'll be the narrator. Give me the script.
I'll be right there next to you. And we see Husty come back onto the field. Novak in the backfield.
He's got Impu to his left here. It's second and long. You fake sneak, and he's got a man. Max Reese stumbling forward. Be enough for a first down.
Again, we talked about his athleticism. He jumps up for that ball. An amazing grab, an amazing play by the Friars.
He and Ian Pure just have really different body types. You know, Max Reese is really big and strong. Ian is more slender and quick. Hosty's a pass again. It's going to be a screen. He's got Novak. Great blocking. Novak's going to go to the end zone. Makes a move. Touchdown ball.
Is a touchdown! Put 6 on the scoreboard.
There's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be a hold against Ian Pugh. We'll see.
I said the catchphrase and everything. Don't take it away from me.
Oh my, they're walking back. It's not a good sign. We'll see what the call is here. It's gonna be a hold.
I said put 6 on the board. What are you doing? Oh, a flag will take away an amazing play by the Friars, but you know Ignatius is happy that happened.
You know, I don't think it was a holding, but I think they called it on Ian Pugh because he put his hands up like he didn't do anything. You cannot do that because then it looks like you did something bad.
You know, it's kind of like when you tell your parents, it wasn't me. They automatically know it was you, and they're going to call you out for it.
Well, it's still going to be up first and short here. They're going to put it at the spot of the foul, and the ref stopped play. Let's see what it is. I think it's going to be a timeout, Ignatius. We'll see.
It is a timeout by the Wolfpack. You have to realize that they're going to talk about this. That flag might have pulled back that play, but they cannot risk letting another play like that go through.
Especially, you know, this Ignatius team only averages 14.4 points a game. So every game counts a lot. Every possession, every time you get the ball, every time you're on defense, you cannot this Ignatius defense cannot let up a bunch of points against the Friars.
And you know, the score might be 0-0, but we've seen amazing plays on offense. We've seen amazing plays on defense. This game so far is electric. You love to see it.
The cheerleaders are getting the crowd hyped. I'm hyped. Parents are hyped. You know, it's pretty surreal just seeing.
The crowd is a factor here at Triton Stadium. You have such a large crowd that love the Friars.
Everybody's got to show up for the Friars. If you're at home, grab your keys. Come out here. Still got time.
We love that you're watching us and listening to us, but you gotta get here. You gotta drive down to Triton Stadium and watch these guys in action.
It's an electric feel right now. It really is. Well, the Friars go back out there. Looks like it's first and 4 after the penalty. Hosty's out there. Looks like Ian's 1-on-1 on the bottom. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it up to him. It's gonna be a run though.
They're gonna hand it off to Danny Kent. He gains a couple yards. You'd love to see it. One big aspect of Fenwick is they've got 2 big players in almost every position. You got Novak and you got Kent in the backfield. You got Pugh and you got Reese for quarterback. And when Cobb is healthy, you got Caden Cobb and you got EJ Hosty in at quarterback.
Well, they just subbed on Jack O'Malley at tight end. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a run here. Jack O'Malley's a big guy. Here it is. Oh, it's a screenplay. It's going to be a low pass, though. It's going to be incomplete. Bring up 4th down. Let's see what Battaglia wants to do here. He's going to be aggressive like he was earlier.
We haven't seen much play from the tight ends today, and as you were talking about, we just see one go in. An amazing player on the field. You have to wonder, Are they going to start being utilized more? Are we going to start seeing different offensive schemes go into here?
Well, they're going for it again. Brian Hunt and Isaac Novak go out there. Danny Kent's out there as well with Max Reese.
EMP again, one-on-one.
Let's see what they do. He's looking to his right. It's going to be a short pass. It's going to be Isaac Novak. I'm sorry. Isaac Novak with the catch. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Novak is such a usable player. He's a Swiss Army knife. You can see him upfield. He can receive the ball. He can catch it. Or you can have him in the backfield.
And he'll slice up your defense real good, too.
Oh, they're hurrying for it.
There's a snap. It's going to be another run play. Danny Kent's going to bounce outside, make a couple guys miss. He's still pushing. You know, he got that touchdown taken off. They got that touchdown taken off the board. That was Isaac Novak touchdown. I'm sorry. But, you know, they're itching for it. They want it so bad. They're wanting it for each other.
Either way, you have to know that Kent wants to avenge that loss for Novak. The entire team wants to get those 6 points on the board.
Kent loves getting in the end zone. Let's see if he can do it here. Host takes the snap. It's going to be a run. It's going to sweep out left to Kent. He breaks the tackle, and it gets tackled at about the line of scrimmage. We'll see. It's going to bring up third down. Let's see what Battaglia wants to do here. He's going to run the ball again.
Again, very lucky on that play. They just caught Kent by his feet. If they hadn't, you understand that he's going into that end zone. He's bringing up 6 for the Friars.
Yeah, 2 big tight ends run out on the field. Pat Durkin and Jack O'Malley again. We'll see what they want to do here. Maybe it's going to be a run play. Who knows?
Brian Hunt comes off field. Just taking a little breather.
It's going to be a jump ball up to the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be a drop. We thought we had it. Max Reese was celebrating. He thought we had it.
Celebrated just a little too early. You got to make sure you hold on to it. Then you do the Gronk spike.
We'll see. Well, Max Reese was not the intended wide receiver. He just thought his teammate had it. I think that was Ian Pugh over there.
My apologies, but this is a big 4th and goal for the Friars.
Yeah, Brian Hunt goes back out there. Don't be surprised you see a little screen to him. He's really shifty. He's really quick. Or you might see a slant play. He's great route runner, really quick, good hands. We'll see what they want to do here. I think it's going to be a throw, though.
They've got a ton of options, and that looks like it's going to be another timeout by Ignatius.
Oh, I think that's going to be a Fenwick timeout. You're going to talk it over. This is a big play. This is an important play. I mean, you don't want to give the ball back to Ignatius. You actually played Ignatius' game against them. You given a little taste of their own medicine. Ignatius has not had the ball much today. Fenwick has. It's been the story of the game.
It's been an amazing turnaround. You're usually used to seeing Ignatius have the ball constantly and just pounding it down people's throats. They have been able to do it a little bit, but not as much as they'd like to. And, you know, that's a huge thing for them. Coach Battaglia is going to take this timeout. He's going to talk it over with his offense. He's going to make sure they're calling the right play, take advantage of everything they've done to push downfield this far. They're not going to let this drive go to waste.
Yeah, you absolutely cannot let these chances go to waste. You know, you lost that chance in the red zone last time. Turnover on downs. You can't let it happen twice. That starts getting in people's heads, you know. You have to score here. You absolutely have to score here.
You start worrying about, are you going to be able to get in there? Are you actually going to be able to score against this defense? You had it. Penalty took it away. Battaglia knows. Call the right play here. Score it again. Make sure Ignatius knows they're in trouble.
Here we go. Poston's getting the boys hyped on the bench. Posty's going to take the snap. He takes it. It's a pass. He's looking to his left. He rolls out. He's trying to get it off, and he throws it high out of the end zone. It's going to be a turnover on downs. It's a big play for Ignatius there.
No, they're very happy to see that. And, you know, even though we were just talking about how you don't want to waste those opportunities, it was still an amazing drive by the Friars. You can't understate that. So many teams have not been able to do that against Ignatius. Ignatius has been able to play their own game. And even though the Friars haven't put points on the board, you know they're playing an amazing game here tonight.
Yeah, you got to remember, that drive started in the first quarter with that fumble recovery from Martin Paris.
An amazing play.
Let's see if they can do it again here. Maybe a safety. Let's see if the defense can get on the board first. I don't think we've seen a defensive touchdown here at home. Not in the game I've called yet. We'll see if they can get it here.
You want to see it happen here tonight.
It's going to be a run play. Up the middle. It's their signature move. It's going to bring up, I'm going to say 2nd and 7.
I think it's closer to 2nd and 5, but it remains the same. They pick up a good amount of yards. Fenwick has to start pushing back right now. Keep them here. Keep them locked in your own red zone.
Yeah, defensive back Nick Polston, he's talking to his guys. He's telling them what they got to do. Suleiman Abical's out there. He's a defensive lineman. He's starving. He's always ready to make a big play. He loves football. He drinks, breathes football.
This defensive line is scary, so they've got to scare the living daylights out of Ignatius right here.
It's going to be run off the gut again. Martin Parrish has really come down. He's playing short on the safety spot a little bit. He's coming up. He's ready to make a tackle. He's ready to make another big play. He's ready for it. He's raring for it. He wants it.
He is ready to see what he wants. He is eyeing the field. He is eyeing Ignatius' offense. He is tempting them. Bring it to me. I know what you're going to do. Give me another play like that.
The crowd is super hyped right now. It's 3rd down and 1. If they get stopped here, beyond all doubt, they'll punt it. See if we can get the ball back in the next 3 and out for the Friars. It's going to be a run up the gut. We know it. We all know it. They run it. Let's see what happens. See where they spot it. It was close.
I think it might be there.
I think they did give it to him, I think.
Oh.
The chains are moving. It was tight.
An amazing play there by the defense, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. The offensive Ignatius had already driven enough in those previous 2 plays to push them to the first down.
Definitely. Let's see if they can make it up right here. The defensive backs like Dan and Jouette, it's going to be a pretty boring game for them, but they still have to do their job. You never know when Ignatius is going to throw the pass play.
It might be a boring game, but that just lets them get more into their own head and get ready for the big play.
They're in motion here. It's going to be a run, and it's going to be a huge
Nick
play.
Polston right there, right where he wanted to be, right where he needed to be. He makes the play. He does an amazing job there.
Nick Polston's just a clinical player. He'll do whatever you want him to do. He'll tackle, he'll run, he'll play QB. He's really just a class guy.
An absolute leader on and off the field. Every single person on this team respects him, as we talked about earlier. An amazing player. He's going to get there eventually. Doesn't matter how many plays it takes. He'll get there. He'll make the biggest play of the game.
Yeah, he'll always leave a mark on this game. Let's see. 2nd and long here for Ignatius. They take the snap. It's going to be run up the middle again.
I'd say they maybe gained around 3 to 4 yards there.
Yeah, it's always fun guessing. Bring up 3rd and 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6, 3rd and just about.
Oh, I think my guess was correct. 3 yards!
Yeah.
Always fun to test the eyesight up here, Nick.
The eagle eyes. The crowd is excited again. Isaac Novak's now getting the crowd into it. Everybody's so happy to be there. We got the soccer girls coming in from their practice.
Everyone is excited to be here. Everyone wants to be here. And if you're not here, you're watching us, which means you're here in spirit.
Yeah, they're ready to bury Ignatius tonight. Bury Ignatius in the graveyard. 3rd and long. Don't be surprised if you see a pass play, a rare pass play. It's going to be a pass.
I think you're calling
He looks
it.
to his left. He's wide open. He makes the catch, too. It's going to be a 1st down.
Unfortunately, you called the pass play. The defense of Fenwick wasn't able to call it as well. An amazing play there by Ignatius. As much as I don't want them to win, I got to give them credit. A great play there. They knew exactly what to do. They did what they wanted to. A great play.
You have to know when it's a passing situation as defensive back. You have to be able to cover your guy on big plays,
As we talked about earlier, you might be bored during a lot of this game, but you have to stay in that mental state to be ready and be prepared.
Let's see what Ignatius does here. Beyond all doubt, it's a run. It's a run up the middle.
A good gain for them. They're going to start playing the game the way they want to. This is what Fenwick cannot afford to have. Fenwick needs to stop these runs. They need to stop the big plays.
This Ignatius team, they really wear down on you, As a defensive player, all you're trying to do is get off the field and get back to your water jug. You just want some rest. But you have to earn it. You really do.
And you can get that rest if you stop them. But that is not an easy task, as we can see here. They've done a great job so far. Still a 0-0 game, but you got to keep doing it for the rest of the game.
Yeah, Ignatius really likes to make the game's low-scoring affairs. It's going to be an option play, and the QB runs up. It's going to be enough for a 1st down, I think.
I think they will just get there. And the thing about Ignatius and their run offense is that the clock might always be running and might seem fast for us up here in the booth. It is a long, hard game for those guys down there. The clock is always running. You're always thinking about that clock and what you need to do. It is hard mentally. It is hard physically. You got to give everyone on their credit.
Only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Still 0-0, as you said. Let's see if the Friars can make a stop here and get a nice drive down the field and score.
And you
Gotta
know,
get on the board.
it might not be the 40-point game from last week, but it is just as exciting.
Let's see. It's going to be a run up the middle again. And a huge play. Connor Parrish got in there. Rasheed Anderson got in there.
You love to see plays like that. That is what I mean. It is a long game, but that defensive line, they're there. They're staring down the opposing offense, and they're going to make sure they know you're not getting anything from us.
That's a big play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. The crowd's ecstatic.
You see the
Everybody's
sideline
so
as well. They're going crazy. They love that play.
Football is just it's really a big game of momentum. You want to use the energy. It's a track meet. You have to run and catch up. You're tired. You still have to keep going. You know, you have to find that energy, find that extra gas. They're just gonna run it. It's gonna be a pitch play out wide. They have it covered up. Aiden Vargas is back there. The whole team's back there. That was covered up nicely.
Like I said, every single play on this team has that drive, has that ability. They're all gonna get back there. You miss one Fenwick tackler, you're gonna get hit by the second, you're gonna get hit by the third, you're gonna get hit by the fourth.
Yeah, they all got in there on that one. Martin Parrish was really excited. I don't know if he made the play there, but he was definitely involved in a big way.
Even if he didn't make the play, you know he's excited for his defense, for his guys down there on the field standing next to him.
It's 3rd and long. We'll see if they go for it, depending on how many yards they get here, or if they get a first down. We'll see. So hopefully the Friars can make a huge play, though.
You want to see it. You want to see a gigantic play.
It's gonna be a pass. And a huge
Oh!
Absolutely nothing going. That was Nick Poston. He's everywhere. He's a demon. You cannot escape Nick Poston.
He is here. He is there. As you said, he's everywhere. Nick Poston, number 4. He'll knock you out, and you're going to see 4 of him.
Yeah, Nick Poston and Aiden Breslin in on that one. Aiden Breslin, you know, we haven't called his name that much in the booth tonight. He's a senior. He's a leader. He's a great guy on and off the field, going to Notre Dame next year. There's not enough great things I can say about him.
His name might not get called much up here in the booth, but his name is always mentioned down there in the trenches.
All right, well, it's 4th down. Huge play for the Friars here. You got to watch out for another pass play. It's 4th and long.
You want to see an interception. You want to see a fumble. You want to see something huge.
Ignatius might be trying to make Fenwick jump here and give themselves some extra space to kick it. We'll see what it is.
They're going to run down that clock as much as they can. There's 1 minute and 1 second left in the half. You have to wonder, is Ignatius going to try and go for something huge downfield to end the half? Give them that momentum. Yep. I mean, you don't want to be Kevin King in the NFC Championship game. You don't want to give up that play that gives the opposing team the momentum. Fenwick's defense has got to step up. They got to play as well as they've played all season, all game long. They've got to make sure that this drive for Ignatius ends here.
Yeah, you know, the offense, they've been up, they've been down. They've had so many injuries. You know, personnel's been different every game. I mean, that's part of football, but at the same time, you know, it's hard to adjust. The defense, however, has been constant all year. After the first game, they've held every team to below 21 points. Looks like they're going to do it again tonight. We'll see. But yeah, they've been absolutely outstanding. You know, the leaders on that defense, Declan Donnelly, Nick Polston, the seniors, those guys are just, I mean,
they're amazing.
Not enough you can say.
They're amazing. You run out of words to say about them.
Yeah, speechless.
Absolutely speechless of everything they've been able to do their entire career, all year, and especially in this game against the juggernaut like Ignatius.
The Ignatius punting squad goes out there. The brand, as I like to call him. Shout out Michael Healy. Shout out Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee, love him or hate him, you have to know he's an extreme athlete, and I love him.
We'll see here. The punt goes. Takes the kick. It's a high one again. They just got to wait for it to drop. And it takes an Ignatius bounce.
That's going to be a bounce that Ignatius loves. He might as well pull a Pat McAfee and do a golf swing there because that was an amazing punt.
Yeah, that was outstanding. You know, look at Nick Poston, man. He's so excited.
You know, because you have to be. That might have been a good punt, but it was a punt. They forced Ignatius to do exactly what they wanted. They forced Ignatius to give up the ball.
Yeah, you know, this Fenwick defense, they've done their job here tonight. Now it's time for the offense to pick up the slack. You know, the offense has had some great drives. They've gotten down to Ignatius inside the 10 twice. You know,
It's a
Battaglia's
defensive
aggressive, you know.
slugfest. It's a defensive slugfest. They're going punch for punch, hit for hit, and it's just going to come down to which offense can take the hit.
Yeah, it's just some old-fashioned football here, folks.
Defense wins championships. Even though there's no
Absolutely.
championship on the line here, bragging rights are always eternal.
Yeah, I mean, these guys will never forget this game. They really won't. You know, 10 years from now, they'll be able to tell you what happened.
They'll come to their 10-year reunion and they'll still be talking about, do you remember our last game against Ignatius? As the clock winds down here at the end of the half, it's going to be a 0-0 game. But again, it has been an exciting, thrilling game. Back and forth, back and forth. I cannot wait to see a second half of this action.
Yeah, you know, that touchdown that was called back, Isaac Novak's touchdown, you know, that's a big momentum play. We'll see if the Friars can overcome it in the second half.
It's a big momentum play, and you can take it either way. Whether you're Ignatius and you take that momentum of, hey, we're still in this thing. They don't have any points on the board. Or you're Fenwick, and you take it as this. Hey, we got there. They never got there. We kept them away from the end zone. One flag took away that worked from us, but we still know that we can get into the end zone and we can keep them out of it. And at the end of the day, that is what wins football games.
You know, it doesn't seem like it's going to turn out to be what Connor Parrish predicted would be a 24-0 win, but it's still been exciting. It's been a close game as advertised. We all knew it was going to be that way.
I have faith in Connor. The defense has done their part of that prediction. The offense is about to step up into the second half. Don't be surprised if you see Connor Parrish's prediction be right.
Yeah, well, we're gonna head off here and let the Palms team take the stage.
Take a walk. Just be back in time.
Oh, yeah, no.
You guys sound great.
Awesome.
Good job, bro.
All right. Here, tell him to get the camera to the.
Hello, Friar Nation. I'm here with Brett Bowleboy.
What's up?
He's leading the crowd right now. He's got Scully down here.
The
Graveyard theme.
The crowd's loving it.
You know, what do you think the key to the rest of this game is, Brett?
I think the key is to keep the energy up defensively, and on offense, just connect on those long passes. We had a couple, but Hosty overthrew it a little bit. But I think if we can make those plays, it will be an easy W.
Yeah, for sure. How do you feel about Ignatius?
I think they're good, but nothing the Friars can't handle. I was loving Martin Paris in the first half. He blew someone up, forced a fumble, got the crowd going. It was electric over there.
Yeah, it's been great to watch. You know, it's a 0-0 game, but it's been exciting. It's nice to see everybody out here. I mean, this is the most people we've had at a game.
I know.
All season.
Kind of a little still disappointed with the numbers. We need you next time, Friar Nation. Next year is going to be a movie.
Yeah, next year, Brett's a junior. He'll be coming back. I'll be coming back. We're gonna lead the charge here.
The student section, you're going to see all of us in the front row there. It's going to be 10 times more rowdy than it is right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. What do you got to say, Brett? What's your favorite Fenwick memory? What do you guys say?
My favorite thing to do in there?
Yeah, what's your favorite Fenwick memory? Sorry.
Oh, my favorite memory, honestly, was this year. I played basketball, and David Geezer, he had a huge shot to win the game against Loyola.
Insane.
And it was electric in there. If there was fans in there, the place would be jumping.
Yeah, Fenwick basketball, watch out for them next season.
Next year, we're state contenders.
So you got to introduce me to your friend here.
All right, this is Skelly. His owner is Louis Kaminsky. You guys know Louis. He's one of the biggest Friar Nation supporters, and he's always ready to go for a big game.
He's a crowd favorite.
He is. Passing him up and down. All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Brett. See you, bro. All right,
Ladies
everybody.
and gentlemen, we're happy to be back.
Yeah, we're back. We got Kanye West, homecoming here. It feels like homecoming, you know?
honestly, we might not have had a homecoming, but you're right. It feels exactly like it, especially with the graveyard down there.
Yeah, the crowd is absolutely electric. The numbers are big. We wish they were bigger. We'll see you next time, next season, everybody. The game's been really exciting. It really has.
You know, again, as we've said multiple times in this broadcast, it might be 0-0, but it is a thrilling game. Honestly, it's an exciting game to watch.
Yeah, it's been absolutely electric. Start to finish. Let's see if we can get the same energy in the second half. You know.
Exactly, and you know, you want to see Fenwick's offense put points on the board. You want to see their defense do exactly what they've been doing, but you want to see that offense take advantage of those long drives, take advantage of the big plays, not give up as many penalties as they have. If they do all of that, it's a story for success, and it's going to be an amazing final game for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Who do you think? What's the player you think you got to keep your eye on? And you're not allowed to say Nick Polston, because he's the obvious answer. Sorry, Nick Polston fans out there.
I'm a huge Nick Polston fan, but I think the one player you definitely have to keep your eye on for the rest of this game is Isaac Novak or even Danny Kent. You're going to see a lot more of those running backs. They were used early in the first half, and we saw a lot of pass plays at the end of that half. But you got to keep your eye on them. If you let your eye off of them for even 1 second, they're going to run down the field and score a touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. The run game's got to get going. It's been pretty good so far. They gotta keep going with it. Key to any game is getting the run game going. It really wears down the defense, keeps the clock running. I gotta say you gotta look out for that run. Guy I want to look out for. You know, this is his last half of football. Declan Donnelly. You know,
Very true.
He's playing with the club tonight. Linebacker number 14. He's a big guy. He's a strong guy. He's a smart guy. He'll hit you hard. He'll make the play. I think he's going to have a big impact in the second half. Hopefully I'm right.
He's one of those players where we might not mention his name a lot during the play-by-play or the color commentary. But he is down there every single play that he can. He's putting 120% in. He's making sure. And one of the reasons we haven't called his name is nothing's gone by him. Ignatius is too scared to even go next to him.
Yeah, they haven't even run it his way, really. Also, it's kind of hard to see with those big run-up-the-middle dog piles, you know.
And you know he's been in at least a number of those.
Yeah.
You know he's been in those. You know
Absolutely.
He's been getting in there every chance he can. He's just that kind of player.
For sure, man. Let's see what happens in the second half. You know, Polston's running out there with his guys. Fenwick's going to kick off. They're excited. They're absolutely electric, you know.
They're absolutely excited because you know what? Sad story is, for a lot of these guys, 1 half left. There is 1 half left. I'm going to go a little bit High School Musical 3 on you here. There is 1 half left. 2 quarters of football left in your high school career. For a lot of these guys, they thought they were going to be playing it back in October and November. It's happening now, 5 weeks before graduation. They're going to put their hearts out there because this means the world to them. As we talked about already, they're going to mention this 10 years from now. They're going to mention this 20 years from now. They're going to mention this. They're down there in the graveyard.
Yeah, this is it, man. I mean, 24 minutes for the rest of your life. That's it. I mean, most of these seniors, like, this is Nick Polston's last couple quarters of football ever. He's not playing at the next level.
For a lot of players, and that's how it goes for a lot of high school players. It's high school and that's it. And while we have a bunch of studs on this offense, it's the same story for them, unfortunately. Some of these seniors, as you said, Nick Polston being one of them, it's their last game of organized football ever. So you know what? They're going to go out there. They're going to play their hearts out. They're going to kick Ignatius in the bum, and they're going to win this football game.
Yeah. We'll see how both teams respond. I know Battaglia definitely fired up his guys. I know those captains down there are firing up their guys. It's been close so far. Let's hope it doesn't go into 0-0 overtime. Let's see if we can get some points on the board, you know.
Definitely get some points on the board, and this crowd will go insane. And that will bring the momentum for the rest of the game.
Absolutely, you know. It's just so exciting to be here. I can't say it enough.
I do believe there's only been even 4 games in this field. 3 to 4 games have been played in this stadium. for the varsity team. And this one is a culmination of all of them. This makes up for every game not played here in the fall season. This makes up for the Nazareth game being pushed back. This is it. This is the last game for these seniors here at Triton Stadium. They're going to leave their hearts out there. I keep saying it, but you know what? It's true. I can't restate it enough. It's going to be amazing to watch this one half of football.
Yeah, I mean, we got Seven Nation Army playing right now. I mean, what more could you ask for? It's football.
You can't ask for much else. I'm so pumped.
It's football on April 23rd. High school football on April 23rd. It's a weird year, man, but, you know, we're making the most out of it here. That's what we've been doing all year. It's what we're doing here tonight. You make the most out of every situation you have. And, you know, the Friars have actually done a pretty good job of that tonight. You know, Caden Cobb, starting QB. The guy who's played every snap last year pretty much. Played most of the snaps this year. He goes down. It's next man up. EJ Hosty, for a sophomore who's only made one varsity start. This is his second varsity start. You know, he's played well. He's connected passes. He's overthrown some. That's okay. You know, it happens. Even Caden Cobb would have missed some throws. Like, it's been a good game for both sides of the ball.
And Caden Cobb isn't the only player out during this game. We've mentioned him before. Number 64, Liston, on a huge part of that offensive line. But you know what? Even though we all know they'd be playing better with him, they're playing an amazing game without him. And I think that's a testament to how much this team puts their heart and soul into it. And he might not be playing, but he's right there down on the sidelines with them. And I think that's what's pushing them today, this offensive line.
Yeah, that's got to be tough for Jimmy out there. I know he wants to be out there with his guys. He was talking to me. He really hates being out injured, but you got to be safe. You know, he's got a great future ahead of him. You cannot jeopardize it in any way, shape, or form.
As heartbreaking as that injury was for the team and for the season and for the Fenwick community, it was even more heartbreaking for him. But you know what? He's still down there. He might not be playing, but he's got that jersey on. And as long as he has that jersey on, he's going to make that team better. Same with Caden Cobb. Same with every single player down on that field.
Absolutely. You just absolutely love to see the leadership down there, the brotherhood, just the love for the man next to you. They're soldiers down there. They're brothers. They're
absolute soldiers. It's why it's called the trenches. It's why the quarterback and the safety are called generals on the field. It is pouring your heart and soul into something.
Yeah, they're definitely battling out here tonight in the trenches. Ian Ramage, he's only gone out there. This is actually his first time on the field, I think. He has not gotten a lot of chances to get his foot on the ball. This is his first time tonight. Hopefully it's a booming kick. He's got an absolute cannon of a leg.
Here it comes.
Let's see how he goes. Ball's high in the air. Lifts a little bit. It's going to be caught.
Oh, an absolute hammer.
It's a nice return, but he's hit hard. He is hit hard after that return.
Ignatius is going to get a good return out of it, but it was a great it was a great kickoff, my apologies, by Ramage. And you know the defense is going to make sure Ignatius doesn't move.
Absolutely. Connor Parrish in on the play. You love to see it.
We absolutely love to see it. Second half, this defense has finally got some solid time to rest. They've catched their breaths. They're remembering everything that happened in that first half. They know exactly what they need to do here. Look out for Nick Poulsen. Look out for Paris. Look out for Donnelly. Look out for every player on this team.
Here comes the run. It's up the middle. Gonna bring up second and long here.
Keep doing that. Keep pushing them behind the line of scrimmage. Keep attacking the ball. That is a key for this defense right now. And they are doing amazing at it like they always have.
Yeah, for sure. It's just been fun to watch this defense this year, man. It almost brings a tear to my eye that this is the last time I got to see this group of guys out there. Last time I got to be up here with you, senior. It's sad, but it's the journey as well.
It's the journey as well. Next year, you're still going to be here. Bunch of those guys down there are still going to be there, and we'll see this play.
It's gonna be a nice run from Ignatius there. Almost enough for a first down. I think it's a little short.
Almost, but not quite there, and the Fenwick's defense steps up again. But it is going to be a big third down here to start the second half. This might as well set the tone for the rest of the half.
Absolutely.
They stop them here, Nick. Who knows what they're even going to get anymore.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea, but I do think we're going to get a running play on this play. And I think they'll probably go for it with another running play if they don't get it here. Let's see what this defensive line can do. It's a tough task going up against this offense.
Tough task, but they are up to it. Let's see how it goes.
The motion. It's going to be a run up the middle. He's got it for sure. Oh, it looks like some extra scuffle there. Maybe the ball came loose, but
Ignoring
No,
those
it's enough for a first
extracurriculars, it is still a first down for Ignatius. You know, it's a game of inches, as we said earlier. But it's the 1 5-yard play that seems to be killing Fenwick. If they hold them to 3 yards every play, you're gonna force Ignatius to punt. But when you give up that 1 5-yard, 6-yard, 7-yard play, Ignatius is able to push down in 3.
yeah, let's see if the Friars can force another turnover. Not a lot of opportunities without a lot of throwing in the air, but we'll see. They had the fumble earlier. To run again, he broke loose a little bit there. It's going to be a 5-6 yard gain.
Those are exactly the kind of plays I was talking about. The plays that might not break the first down yard line, but it's going to get you close, and it's going to let you run 2-yard gains until you get the first down.
Yeah, that was Declan Donnelly there. I told you I was hoping he would make a play.
Score is still 0-0 here in the third quarter. We'll see what happens here. It's second down for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, sorry about the scoreboard, folks. The camera ran out, so we're working on that right now. But yeah, it's 9 minutes left. It's gonna be first down. It's gonna be a new first down for Ignatius. 9 minutes left on the clock. 0-0, third quarter.
And right now, Ignatius is playing the game the way they want to. This was their game plan, and here in the second half, unfortunately, they seem to be executing it perfectly, word for word. Fenwick's defense needs to make consistent plays. All you need is 4 consistent plays. Get your offense back on the field.
Absolutely, they need some extra energy here. Hopefully, Nick Polson can provide it. We'll see. Take the snap. It's gonna be a handoff right down the middle.
Nick Polson may not have given it to them, but they'll take it wherever they can get it.
Now, Rasheed Anderson, crowd favorite. What a nice guy. I mean, he got in there.
An amazing person when he's not on the football field, because when he's on that field, he is terrifying to play against.
Yeah, he's just a big man. That's all you can really say. He's just a mountain of man.
Mountain of a man, and he knows how to use his strength and size to his advantage. We hope to see it again here on second down.
Second and long here. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Going motion, it's gonna be a run inside zone here.
That's another one of those 5-6 yard gains that I was talking about earlier. Those are the plays that you can't give up, because guess what? Now you only need 3. Now you only need 3 for that first down.
That's what a consistent run game gives you. You know, just wearing down the defense. It's tough. It's really tough to be out there, but you got to reach down. You got to scrap every little bit of energy you have left and leave it all out there. This is the last half of football, folks.
That's what happens in football, and that's what they need to do here. Obviously, we keep mentioning it, but that's because it is so important to this game right now.
Looks like it's 3rd and 2 out there. Ignatius is probably going to go for it if they don't get it here. So Fenwick's going to need either a huge play or two big stops.
No receivers on field.
You hand up the gut, and that's definitely enough for a first down. Oh,
that extra push, I think, will practically guarantee it. And it is. It's a first down for the Wolfpack. They are inching closer and closer as the time winds down. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to see them get there.
Yeah, you know, this just shows how important it is to score those touchdowns that the Friars left on the board earlier. You got to finish those drives, man. It's tough. But, you know, you have a couple drop passes, a holding. It happens. You know, those plays are big-time plays.
We mentioned it earlier. You have to make every drive count. And it seems like Ignatius is making sure to do that right now. First
See
down.
what the Friars can do here.
Oh. You can feel the tension in the air.
It's going to be a fake pass. It's going to be a run again. Breaks loose a little bit there. It's going to look like a 15-yard gain.
It's definitely enough for that first down, and that was a huge play for the Wolfpack there. Arguably one of their biggest gains in this half. They're getting even closer to that end zone, and if they get in there, that's momentum. And momentum, as we said earlier, is key. It is everything. You're seeing the offense now trying to hype up the stand. They're trying to rally their troops. Fenwick needs to make a stand here. They cannot let this play go through.
Yeah, Friars are trying to get the crowd hyped up. I don't know where the energy just went. They just had it 5 seconds ago, but let's see what Ignatius pulls out of the bag. It's almost certainly gonna be a run. It has been all night. Be a run up the middle again. Short gain.
Short gain. A key here is to force fumbles. They got one earlier in the game, and they're gonna want to do it again. If they're able to do that, eliminate everything Ignatius has worked for, that is a huge momentum shift for them.
Yeah, you just know that they're scrapping for that ball. They're looking for every chance they can to get that ball out. Be interesting to see what the red zone strategy is for Ignatius. They haven't really been in that area of the field tonight. They're still not quite in there, I believe.
They're still not quite in there. They got a little bit to go. 2nd and around 7 for them right now. We'll see how it plays out.
5.5 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. It's being run outside, and a great play from the Friars.
Absolutely amazing play there. Make sure it's still 3rd and medium. Don't let them get that short gain. Don't let the first down be 2 yards away. That is key here, especially when you're that close to the red zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Connor Parrish able to get in behind the line there.
You know, it's only around 6 yards until they get 1st and goal for Ignatius. But the Friars can make sure those 6 yards feel like 600. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, we'll see here what the Friars can do to stop this offense. It's about 35 yards. They got to stop them. It's gonna be a pitch play outside. See if the Friars covered up. What a play by Martin Parrish! And the ball's out again! Are you kidding me? Friars of it! The Friars of it! The Friars of it! Martin Parrish, you have got to be kidding me! Are you kidding me?
That is what they needed. That is what we wanted. That is exactly what they needed to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this team.
It's just so fun to watch this defense, man. Martin Parrish and Nick Poston, they hit people hard. They come for their safety spot hard.
It is a 0-0 game, but I feel like I'm calling the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Suleiman Abaquah there was, he was so hyped for his teammate, Martin, his friend. They've been buddies for a long time, as long as I can remember.
You're going to love to see that offense come back out there. EJ Hostie's going to get in there. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the quarter. 0-0. Here it goes.
Snap to EJ Host. He's looking downfield. He's got Brian Hunt. Brian Hunt's got to readjust.
Out of bounds.
No
No
catch.
interception.
It was not an interception. Six thinks he's having it. He is absolutely wrong. He did not put his foot down.
Buddy, do you know where your feet are? You were out of bounds. No interception for you.
Yeah, not today, number 6. Sorry. He's looking for that stat boost, but it was not there tonight.
You want to see another play. You might not want to go as far downfield as they tried to go there, but you want to gain some yards here.
We'll see. It's a run up the middle. He's got space. There he goes. Go, go, go. He's going to get caught from behind there.
What did I say earlier, Nick? You're going to have to watch out for those running backs.
Absolutely.
And Isaac Novak, he's not letting me down tonight.
That play was just so exciting from Isaac Novak right there. We got 4 minutes left in the clock. Still 0-0, third quarter. Friars are driving after a huge momentum boost from that fumble. Great play by Martin Parrish. We're still feeling the effects of it. And the crowd is absolutely hyped. It's going to be a play-action pass. And it's enough for a first down. There's Max Reese. They're really moving now. They're absolutely cruising.
I'm sorry I haven't been talking much for the last 30 seconds. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. I love this team. You love to see them go down the field. You want to see it happen again.
Let's see. Hosty gives the ball to Danny Kent. He cuts upfield, breaks the tackle. He's still moving. Look at him drive. He's still going. Look at him go. Look at that push. Go, 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 go. Wow. Are you kidding me? That's the effort play by Danny Kent. That's an effort play by the entire O-line.
This team does not give up. They're going to push for every yard. They're going to fight for every inch, and they're going to make you pay for even thinking about stepping up to them.
I mean, I'm so happy to be here. And the Ignatius can't even cope with it. They have to call a timeout. They need to break up the momentum. They need to talk it over. They can't handle this team. They cannot handle us.
You can feel the emotions coming from the audience. You see it on the sideline. They are so excited about this drive right now. They know this is the moment. They know that this is the time that they need to go in, make a play, get 6 on the board.
You can feel it in the crowd. It's just some kind of feeling that we haven't felt in a long time because of COVID. I'm so happy to be out here. I'm so happy to be finally calling a close game. You know, we had that blowout loss against Joliet Catholic earlier. Now we had that blowout win against St. Leo. Now we got a 0-0 game that feels like the most exciting game I've ever called.
You're completely right. They're playing jump in the stadium, and I might just jump out of my seat. This is amazing to watch.
Let me begin. I'm so happy right now.
We apologize for the singing.
Yeah, I'm
but
sorry.
we do not apologize for how much we love this team.
No, I don't apologize for the singing. You guys didn't have to deal with that. All right, Hosty goes back out there with his team. Let's see if they can keep it up. 2nd down and 1. He hands it up. Danny Kent. He breaks the tackle. There he goes. Breaks contain. There he goes. Wow, that's enough for a first down. Danny Kent is just a great player to watch.
With 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the quarter, you just have the feeling the Friars are about to do something special.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this Friar team is just, they have to finish this drive, though. It doesn't mean anything if you don't get points on the board. Here comes Danny Kent again with a run up the gut. Breaks the tackle. There he goes again. It's going to be enough for a first down. He's still pushing. I just love Danny Kent's heart. He leaves it all out there on the field.
I said it before the half. You need to watch out for these running backs. They're a two-headed monster. They're going to run down the field, through your lineman, and into that end zone.
Jockey Walls jugs out of the field to take the running back handle. He's been really great. See a handoff to Jockey Walls. He's moving up. You know, he's a smaller guy, and he's still able to fall forward there. It took 3 guys to bring him down.
That's one of the things about every player on this team. We have some guys who are 6 foot tall. We have some guys who are barely 5'8". Every single person on this team is going to play like they're Yao Ming, like they're 7 feet tall.
Yeah, Nick Polston out there in the wildcat formation. Don't be surprised if it's just a run up the gut again. But you know, we haven't seen a pass in a while. We'll see what happens. And they're looking for Sleeman Abacoa to get on the field.
He's running down the field. He's going. Is he going to get there in time? Are they going to be able to run the play?
Looks like they will.
Someone just told me, yeah, he is. They were right.
Polston takes up, runs over a man, reaches forward to get a couple extra yards.
We got 14 seconds counting until the 2 minutes left in this quarter. Clock is gonna keep going because there was a run inside of the lines. So much time left in this game, but it feels like it could go on forever. And you want to see Fenwick do something here.
All right, Nick Polston's still out there. They're in motion now, switching up the formation. Let's see if it's a pass, or maybe still a run up the gut, trying to throw him off.
He looks back towards the sidelines.
Let's see what happens here. Polston is taking up the middle. He's got space.
Oh!
He almost broke through for a touchdown. Looks like that's enough for a first down, however.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will bring up 1st and goal here in the 3rd quarter.
And the crowd is so excited. They got to keep the noise down, though. The offense needs to be able to communicate right now. The crowd has to take a chill pill for a couple seconds. Then we can go wild when we score.
When we score, go as loud as you want, but let the offense hear each other.
Here comes Nick Polston again. He's taking it up the middle. There he goes, running. He's turning. They're trying to push him.
Oh, he
and
was
he's
so
almost
close.
in. Wow, he was just so close. You know, Nick Polston wants to score on his 2nd half of his final season, his final game.
Do not be surprised if he stays in there for the rest of this drive. He is driving this team right now. He is the heart and soul.
The whole crowd is waiting in anticipation just to see how and if the Friars can get into the end zone. We've been in this position all night. Here it goes. And it looks like Durkin got in there. He took the snap.
Was it in? Is he in
they're
there?
trying to see if it's
we can't see it. Is
Let's
he
see
in
if they spot
there?
it.
Tell me.
We're waiting in anticipation. They're calling him short, man. It doesn't look like they're going to give it to him. 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. They're bringing up 3rd and goal. We've been in this position before. Let's see if we can finish this drive. It's going to be a run. The big boys are out there. Here it goes. And he dives over. Please. We're waiting for a signal. Ignatius thinks that there's a fumble on the play.
I do not know what's happening. I can't see it.
And the Fires scored!
It's a touchdown!
Touchdown
It's a
Fires!
touchdown!
There it is!
It's a
Wow, the crowd
touchdown!
goes wild! It's absurd! It's so fun to be here, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, they didn't let me say it earlier, so I'm gonna say it now. Put 6 points on the board!
Put it on the board, yes! Hawk Harrelson right there, folks. That's my best imitation. The crowd is insane. Ian Ramage is out to try and put the extra point up, make it a 7-0 game as the clock gets lower and lower in the 3rd quarter.
An amazing play there, an amazing drive by the Friars as we wait for something to happen.
Well, let's see if we can tack it on here. Ian Ramage is a good kicker. Let's see if they can finish it off. Nick Polson, the holder. Takes the snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. Wow. What a drive. What a turn of events, you know. It looked like the Friars were about to give up a touchdown. Martin Paris makes an enormous play, enormous hit. They recover the fumble, and then they just walk down the field unopposed by Ignatius.
That extra point was the cherry on top of that entire drive. That drive was the story of these Fenwick Friars. They did amazingly. They drove down the field after creating their opportunity. Ah!
Yeah, the perseverance of this Fenwick team has just been, it's just been great. You know, these guys have recovered after every hit they've taken. Their starting quarterback goes down. That's a blow to your team. That's a blow to your morale. The next guy comes up. He's playing well. I mean, it's been so fun to watch. Just how this team has bounced back all season. They're on a 2-game winning streak after losing the first 2. They bounced back all season. They're bouncing back tonight. Even after, you know, it's heartbreaking leaving points on the field and not getting them on the board when you're so close. That happened twice tonight. They were able to do it on the third time's the charm. Now the defense has got to step up. Defense is a lot about energy. They got a lot more energy now. You love it when your offense can reward the hard work you've been putting out there. Let's see if they can get another stop again.
You know that's only going to re-energize that defense right now. And you know that's going to put pressure on Ignatius' offense. They know now they need to score because Fenwick can't run down that clock. They can push down the field.
Yeah, you know, I can't say enough how excited I am to be here and excited to watch this game. Biggest rivalry in football. Who cares about Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles or Ohio State versus Michigan? You just want to watch Fenwick versus Ignatius.
An amazing kick by Ramage.
Kick by Ramage. It's caught at the 10. Nice return here. He's got space. He's breaking through and he's caught up by a huge hit there at about the 33-yard line.
And you know, even though that might have been a good return, it's just like earlier. That was a big hit to stop the return. And that's going to even push that defense even more.
Yes, senior Michael Irwin was able to get in there on the hit. He's a special teams guy. He's a senior. You know, he's doing his due diligence. He's getting in there. He's doing his job. That's what you got to appreciate.
He's playing all 3 sides of the ball, and you cannot appreciate that enough. This is going to be an important play, an important drive. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, 2 seconds left in this third quarter. 7-0 Friars. It's going to be a run up the gut. Friar defense needs to finish this quarter off well, though. And they did that. So now it's going to bring up the fourth quarter. 1 quarter left for the rest of your life. That's what you got to say.
You know, excited to say that finally, at the end of the third quarter, the score is Friar 7, Ignatius still 0.
You know, all season, the third quarter has been the best. It's been the best quarter for the Friars. Coach Battaglia's looking at the crowd trying to get everybody hyped up.
Oh, you gotta love the head coach hyping up the crowd.
Yeah, I almost wish I could be over there with the crowd right now. It's just so exciting.
If we only had Bluetooth headsets, we'd be down there with the crowd right now. But instead, we've got a bird's eye view of all the magic happening.
Yeah, I'm excited to be up here too. I got a great view. You know, I've been able to come out of the games this season. I'm really blessed to be able to see this team throughout this whole season, and I guess I feel like I'm a part of their journey. You know.
I feel the same way a little bit. It's especially emotional for me as a senior transferring in, getting ready to see this team work their hearts out. You gotta love them. You gotta love everything they've done. You gotta be excited for these last 12 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta give a huge shout out to our whole broadcast crew tonight. You got Luke McKenna on the camera. Maeve McHenry is producing. Ben Chef has another camera going. Got my friend Landon here on the mics, filling in today, doing a great job.
Yeah, Luke was there. Rick O'Connor out there as well. You know, he's doing amazing things for us. Mr. O'Connor, he's done great things for us. He's been a great support. We're so excited to bring you this team on Fenwick TV.
Absolutely. Everybody stick around. We have lots of other stuff on this channel. Check it all out. Lots of awesome creative stuff goes on the Fenwick TV YouTube channel, Fenwick Broadcast Club. 2nd and 6 here for St. Ignatius. Let's see what they can do. Take the snap, and it's a run up the middle again. Bring up 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, it's definitely not enough for a first down, and that's what you like to see from the Friars. But here's a little bit of territory where they need to watch out. They've been giving up a lot of these 3rd and shorts. If they can stop them here and force a punt, an even bigger momentum shift after that amazing touchdown.
Let's see if Martin Perry can get the hat trick of fumbles tonight.
That would be
insane.
absolutely amazing.
I'd love to see it.
Here it goes.
Here it goes. 3rd down. In motion. Takes the snap. Run up the middle. The defense is in there. I don't think they got it. Let's see where the spot is.
Oh,
that looks like an
give it to
abysmal
them.
spot. They're moving the chains. That's just. I don't like to call out the refs, but I'm calling you out, refs. That's as plain as it is.
You know, they do have a better view than we do. They can see it closer up. But I'm with you on this one, Nick. That was not a first down.
Yeah, we got the angle. They got the horizontal view. We have that.
Horizontal view, can't trust their eyes.
We have that 35-degree angle out there.
Exactly. But here it goes, 1st and 10.
See what they can do here. Takes the snap, run up the middle again. Breaks a couple tackles there, Cam Robertson. Enough for a first down.
A good run there by Ignatius. You don't want to see that if you are a Friar fan.
Looks like it's a little short of a first down, actually. 2nd and 1 here. 7-0 the score. Friars are winning. 10.5 minutes left on the clock. The most exciting quarter of Fenwick football all season is going on right now. Don't miss it. Don't leave.
Of course, everyone knows the most exciting part of the movie is the end, so watch along.
Here we go. It's another run up the middle. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a fake. QB kept it. There's a flag on the play. Looks like it's in the backfield.
Oh, we'll see who's against. Is it going to push them even further up the field, or is it going to bring the play back?
I would bet my college savings that it was a hold on the Ignatius.
Your college savings are safe still.
Yes. I've done that in back-to-back games and I haven't been wrong yet. And Jonas Kapek, he's been out this year, but runs over the crowd. He's got a message for the seniors. He's trying to communicate what he wants them to do and get the crowd into it.
You know, and he's doing it well. The crowd is so into it right now. The stadium, they're quiet as they wait for the team to get on the field. They're waiting for that next play. They're waiting for the next opportunity to cheer for their team.
Yeah, it's 2nd and long here after the penalty. That's a huge penalty for the Friars. I mean, that's a drive killer. Holdings are tough. Let's see if Ignatius can recover or if the Friars can capitalize.
Here it goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Take the snap. It's going to be a pitch out to the left on the triple option. See if the Friars can get contained. It's a nice game.
Whoa.
Another flag. Don't be surprised if it's a holding.
I have no idea. I'll trust your expertise here.
Looks like it was a late flag, however. We'll see what the call is.
It looks like it's again holding against Ignatius. You were right again, Nick. That's gonna push them back again.
Yeah, I gotta buy a lottery ticket, folks.
Not until you're 18.
Not until I'll get someone else to buy one for me, I guess.
Absolutely.
I don't know. But I'm getting all these guesses right. That's
you
that's
know,
my
you're on
point.
a hot streak, just like the Fenwick defense right now is on an amazing hot streak.
Absolutely. I think I'm actually probably the cause of the hot streak for the Fenwick defense.
You know, Nick Poston's the leader on the field. You might be the Nick who's the leader off the field.
I don't know. I think you're gonna credit that to me. No, it all comes back to me. That's what I'm trying to say.
Either way, you're nicking away at the offense of Ignatius here. I gotta put in there. I'm sorry.
All right, 2nd and a mile.
Oh.
Let's see what the Friars can do. See if they can make it even longer. Should have been a false start. They call it.
It's a
Yep,
flag.
a 3rd flag in a row. Wow.
Dear God.
False
It
start
is
on
flag
Ignatius.
day here at Triton Stadium.
This Ignatius team just can't handle us right now. I mean, the crowd is into it. They're yelling. They're getting in their ear. You can't hear the snap count. The bench is just ecstatic. And now it's going to bring up like 2nd and 25.
You know, you called it 2nd and a mile. This might as well be 2nd and 500 miles.
Yeah, I mean, looks like they're trying to get from New York to San Francisco right now, and it's a long way, especially for a team that likes to run the ball and get minimal gains and just pile them on. Looks like they're gonna have to throw the ball a couple times here, maybe throw a screen, do something creative. We'll see what they do.
Don't be surprised if they try to draw a pass interference call. Don't be surprised.
Motion to the left. It's gonna be a pass. The Friars get in there. Lots of pressure. Oh, what a hit for Jackie Walls! Wow! Got in there quick. Powerful.
Jackie Walls!
Now
An
with tackle, he's
amazing
getting
play!
into it. He's such an energetic coach. He cares for his guys. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him this season. I would absolutely love to. We got 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The last quarter of Fenwick football for the season. 7-0 Friars. Please tell everybody you know. Tune in. Watch this last 9 minutes of Fenwick football.
If you're not here in person, you need to be here watching this game. Watch them beat our rivals.
This is 3rd and 25. 7-0. They're down 7. They need to get something here if you're Ignatius. Let's see what the Friars can do. Martin Paris is way in front of the 1st down marker. Let's see what happens. And looks like there's going to be a timeout for the Friars.
You want to make Ignatius think. You want to make them uneasy.
Yeah.
Hearing that noise of the crowd and then a timeout, you know that's going to get into the Wolfpack's head. You know they're there. You know they're thinking, what's going to happen? Are we going to have another flag? Are we going to commit another penalty? Who knows? But the Friars are sure. They're really happy that it'll happen.
Yeah, Coach Pettigrew, defensive coordinator, / assistant head coach. Yeah, maybe he just didn't like what he saw there. Call a timeout. You know, you can never give up at 3rd and 25. There's no circumstance where that's like acceptable. So you have to do whatever it takes to get this team off the field, get your offense back out there. Paddle on another one. You know, I see EJ Hosty walking around. He's talking to Jimbo Liston. Jimbo Liston shakes his hand. You know,
you know that he's there, and he's just thinking, we did it before. We got there. If I know my defense is going to pull through for me. So when I go back on that field, I just got to do it again. You know that's what's going through his mind. You know that he's starting to get comfortable in this offense. You know that he is as excited as everyone else.
Yeah, you know, it's just the atmosphere here. I've said it a million times, but it really doesn't do it justice. Just, it's such a fun, it's a fun place to be right now. I really missed it.
It's an amazing place to be, and if the Friars win, which I think they will, I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, all right.
But for now, it's 3rd and 25.
Keep your eye on Martin Paris right now. He's made big plays all game. Number 15, back center. They're playing lots of cushion defense here. They're throwing it. He's got his man downfield. He's open. Martin Paris!
Oh!
Pick!
Is that an interception?
Martin Paris gets
Is that an
the
interception?
turnover. Wow, he's got the turnover hat trick. He's been outstanding tonight.
Oh! Oh! My Lanta! That is what you want to see from the defense.
Nick Poston is hyped. He's ready. He just wants to see what his offense can do now. The offense has to capitalize. Will Rosenberg was telling me they got to bury Iggy. You got to step on their throats. Never let up. Iggy won't be breathing by the end of the game. Right now, Will Rosenberg was right.
This might be a shutout victory for the Friars.
Let's see it. 2 shutouts in a row. Dare I say. Dare I say it.
You've been right all day. I think you're right again. But for now,
Friars are
1st and 10 for the Friars.
Pitching a perfect game right now. Hosty takes the ball. It's going to be a run. Bounce outside. And come back inside. It's going to be a short gain. Looks like Danny Kent there.
Just again, I mentioned it earlier. You're going to want to watch those running backs, especially now that the Friars have the lead. They're going to start running that clock down.
Absolutely. You got to take every chance you can. Run that clock down. They're going to try and pull in Ignatius here. They're running it again. Denny Kenny's going to bounce outside. He's got some space. There he goes. Cuts upfield. Tries to run over a couple guys. Gets stopped by when the reinforcements come. Going to bring up third and manageable.
If there's one thing about the Fenwick running backs, is that you can hit them once, but you need to hit them at least 3 times to actually bring them down, or else they will drag you with them as they run into that end zone.
Yeah, got to say, the Ignatius tackling has not been clinical tonight. Have not been a great showing for their tackling. Definitely a coach's pet peeve. See if the Friars can convert this third and short. Seems to be timeout for the Friars here. This is a big play. I mean, Taglier wants to make sure that we can convert here.
Exactly. This is 3rd and just about 4. When they have the lead, clock is winding down here in the 4th quarter. If they get this first down, they're able to drive downfield, waste even more time, ensure that their defense is even more well-rested to go against that Ignatius offense. This is key right now. They want to get this first down. They don't want to have to risk a 4th down. They don't want to have to punt the ball. They want it right here. They want it right now. Coach Taglier is going to take this timeout and ensure that it happens.
Yeah, the Friars have the game in their hands. You want to do everything you can to keep the game in your control. You get to 4th down, then stuff becomes murky. Do you go for it and try and finish off the game? Do you punt it and trust your defense? That's a tough call for a coach. You don't even want to be in that situation. You take the timeout, you talk it over, you focus on getting the first down. Let's see who he puts out there. It looks like to be hosting the guys.
And here's the thing, we were talking about it earlier, that if they get close enough on that 4th, it might see Nick Polston, but for right now, it's 3rd and 4, Friars.
Hosty takes the snap. He's dropping back to pass. He rolls out to the left, throws it downfield. He's got Max Reese open. He cannot track it down. That play kind of broke down a little bit, but Max Reese got loose. He was there. It's a hard ball to keep track of there, when it's over your shoulder. Not the most accurate pass.
Max Reese got there, and Hosty might not have thrown the most accurate pass, but you got to give him credit for getting that ball off, making it a possible catch when he had so many guys on him.
Ian Ramage is back to punt for the first time tonight. That's just an insane stat. I mean, that's crazy. We only have 7.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and Ramage is punting for the first time tonight. It's crazy. I absolutely love it. Ramage gets the kick off. Almost blocked there. It's going to bounce. Let's see if we can get a Fenwick bounce here. Oh. Wow, what a punt. That's going to go down on the 1-yard line.
Oh, as I said earlier, someone needs to pull a Pat McAfee. That was a golf swing.
I mean, I can't even play up how good that was. Punting does not get the respect it deserves, but it is a game changer. They're on the 1-yard line. That means that Ignatius can only run a certain set of plays that they are certain they will not lose them yardage. If they get tackled in the end zone, that results in a safety, and it means Fenwick ball plus 2 points, making it really hard for Ignatius to come back.
Plus, in the rare occurrence that they do pass the ball, they have to worry to not pull a Detroit Lions. They cannot step out of the end zone, else again, it's a safety.
Of course, plus an intentional grounding call would be absolutely detrimental. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be a run up the gut. See the Friars can stop it up. It's going to be a gain of 3. But you know what? What the Friars are really trying to do, you love to get a safety. You love to get another big play. But you got to hold them to 3 now. You got to get the ball back to your offense. You got to give them an opportunity to run up the clock. But Ignatius seems to be doing that themselves. They're going a little more urgent now. But, if they keep sticking to this run game, it's going to run out the clock. That's just a symptom of it.
It's going to run out the clock, and you have to wonder, is the clock going to run out before they do?
Let's see. It's another run out to the left side. He's pushed. He breaks free. Let's see if Martin Parrish can make the play. He does. Makes an important open field tackle. It's going to be enough for a first down. But if Martin Parrish didn't make that play, he'd probably still be running.
Exactly. And again, first down. Ignatius wanted it. Of course, they're happy to get it. But that Fenwick defense is even happier to make sure the play stayed in that half, to make sure the clock still goes down.
Yeah, you cannot let them get out of bounds. Every guy has to get tackled inbounds. Know what's your yards. The defense has played so well this season. This is the closing night. This is the closing call. You gotta finish off what you started. A run up the middle again, and it's just absolutely swallowed up.
The Friars are not quitting until they hear that whistle. they know because of how well they run the ball, it is dangerous.
Yeah, Hunter Hennigan, we haven't called his name out tonight. He just made a big play. Forward progress gave him about a yard gain, but I don't even know. I think that's a generous spot, to be honest.
I would agree with you. Generous spot here. You're going to have to worry about another 5-yard gain.
Yeah, those 5-yard gains have been killing us. They got to just finish it off. Every play matters. Focus every play. Be a run up the middle again, and they're swallowed up. Suleiman Abaquil, are you kidding me? What a play.
That is exactly what you want to do. That's exactly what you need to do. And guess what? That's exactly what they did. An amazing play there by the Friars.
Gonna bring up 3rd and 7 or 8. It's long. That's what I do know.
It's more than 5. I don't know if you can hear them, but the audience is going insane.
This is just so exciting. Don't be surprised if you get pass play here. It's a passing situation. The Friars have to be ready for it. They got their front 7 near the line, though. It's a pitch play. They got to contain. Martin Parrish comes down. Oh, my goodness! Ball is down again! Are you kidding me?
No!
Who has it?
No!
No! No! Let's see what the call is. Friars are certain they have it.
The Friars have the ball!
There's still some discussion going on in the field. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but from right here, it looks like a fumble caused by Martin Parrish. He's playing like prime Earl Dawkins right now, absolutely smothering people from the safety spot. And it is a Fenwick fumble recovery.
Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Parrish might as well be a member of the 85 Chicago Bears with the way that he is playing tonight.
Martin Parrish, 4 turnovers tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you kidding me? That's unheard of. That doesn't happen. That absolutely doesn't happen at any stage. You have to recognize greatness, and that's what it is, folks. Now the Friars just have to run out this game. They're in great field position with 5 minutes left on the clock. Danny Kent takes the ball at the middle for a decent gain.
And it's some extracurricular activity there, but they're going to make sure that they wind down this clock. They're going to try and force Ignatius to use their timeouts before they even have the ball. If they can score here, the game might as well be blown wide open.
Absolutely, Landon. I can't say how crucial. I can't emphasize enough how crucial that turnover from Martin Parrish was. To run up the gut again. Danny Kent just keep turning. Look at those legs turn, man. They keep fighting. He's got a heart of a lion, that man.
You've mentioned how crucial Martin Parrish's turnover was. Every single play that he has made has been crucial. Just like every single player on this team is crucial. Danny Kent running up the middle again for a short 3rd down.
Yeah, Martin Parrish brought his gunpowder today. He's been absolutely explosive. He's changed this game in a way that I even know one defensive player, of course, could change a game. I mean, he looks like a man amongst boys out there tonight. And he's only a junior. We'll see him next year, folks. Got to tune in next year, too. It's going to be a pitch play to Danny Kent. Makes a great move and stumbles forward. Close to a first down.
He might have gotten there. You have to wonder. They're not going to give it to him. They're going to keep it at the same line of scrimmage.
It looks like Ian Ramsey is going to go out to kick the field goal. You got it. If I'm Coach Battaglia, you have to make this a 2-score game. You can't risk the 4th down nonsense. Make it a 2-score game.
Trust in your kicker. Trust in Ian Ramage right now.
It looks like Battaglia is going to go for it.
It's a gutsy call, but
surprising.
You know what? This is a gutsy team.
Actually, that actually might not be what happens. They might not snap it. They might just try and get offside, try and draw an offsides here. They might run the clock down and take the penalty. They're going for a hard count right now to draw them offside and get the first down. They have no intentions of actually snapping the ball, I don't think. They're trying to draw them offside. I think there's a flag. I think they got it. I think they got what they wanted.
Ignatius seems to think they have a penalty. Ignatius is correct. False start on the offense. That's going to push them back. That's not what they wanted.
You know what? That's okay. The 5-yard difference doesn't make a huge difference for Ian Ramage. He's close enough. He's in his range. He's in his wheelhouse for sure. It's still not an easy kick, but I agree with Coach Battaglia's decision there. I still think that Ignatius jumped first and drew the false start.
Fenwick might have jumped first on purpose. I do not remember currently if they have another timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, we'll see here. Let's see if we can get this kick. This kick would seem to all but seal the game. 3:24 left on the clock. See what Ian Ramage can do here. Snap, kick, it's up.
I think it's fair. I think
It's good.
fair.
Ian Ramage has made the kick of his life. Look at that. The crowd goes wild. The team is ecstatic. And look at St. Ignatius. It's a funeral over there. They know what that means for their chances in this game. They know it's not looking good.
Dancing, Nick. That was amazing. An amazing play there. They get the points on the board. They make it a 2-score game. It is their game to lose.
We said earlier that the Fenwick Friars would have to play a perfect game in order to win this game. And they didn't play a perfect game. They left a lot of points on the board. But this second half has been perfect. And that's what it's been.
They've left a lot of points on the board, but you know what? They've made sure Ignatius hasn't had any. They've left points on the board, but they have 10. Ignatius has none, and that is the key. Well, I mean, of course that's the key. That's how you win a game. But it's just, you can't emphasize enough how amazing the play from the team has been tonight.
Yeah.
How amazingly they've come together as a unit. So many amazing plays and so many amazing players. You love to see this here on the last night of the season.
You know, it's really hard to win a game when you turn the ball over 4 times, especially when your offensive identity is holding onto the ball and making the other team's defense work for it. Martin Parrish has turned this game upside down. He's been a menace to these Ignatius football players. I've been seeing these Ignatius players catch it, and they're looking over their shoulder because they're scared that Martin Parrish is going to come down and absolutely smother them. They're scared for their life out there. Martin Parrish is living rent-free in their head. Let's see what the Friars can do here on this kickoff. They got to finish it off now. They got to do everything they can. And they attempt the onside kick. They might be able to get it. Ignatius recovers it. However, there was an opportunity there. The Friars, there was a good kick. The Friars should not recover it. Ignatius takes the ball at about the 45-yard line of the Friars.
Even though they might not have recovered the ball, I still think it was a good play because guess what? Now, if Ignatius does score, they score way too quickly.
That's an interesting way to see it. I didn't even think about that. That's so smart. I didn't even think about that at all.
A strategy, and I will explain once this play is over, is to make sure they don't have enough time to pull a comeback.
Yeah. It's going to be a pass play from Ignatius. It's going to be a short screen, and it's just incomplete. You know, it's hard as a QB to get warmed up, to connect with your wide receivers when you only pass the ball single digits times a game.
Going back to what I was talking about, of course you want to get a kick down to the 1-yard line, make them drive all the way down. But if they do that and score, they have the opportunity to kick the onside, to kick it onside and score. They can get a 2-point conversion and then a field goal to win the game. If you do it like this, if Ignatius scores, it's going to be quick, so you have enough time to get the ball back.
Yeah, it's a real smart play by Coach Battaglia there. I think it went over a lot of the fans' heads. It's a pass play. It's gonna be an out route that's incomplete. Just bad timing. The pass rush from Fenwick really got in there well.
You know, of course, strategy might not matter if you just make Ignatius go 3 and out. That might just be something that happens. That might be the way the defense is playing. Oh, there's a flag on the field.
Roughing the passer call. That's a bad call. Sorry, folks. That's just not a good call. He got in there fine.
I'm going to have to agree with you there, Nick. I don't necessarily agree with the call. It's going to push the Wolfpack down the field.
Looks like the ref might just be looking for a more exciting game. We only have 3 minutes left on the clock. Ignatius is on the Friar 33-yard line. They're still in their tight single-back formation. It's another pass play. He rolls out to his right. He's looking for his man downfield. Friars, come up! Oh my goodness, a pick by Denham Duet. There he goes. Takes it back to the 45-yard line. What a play.
Flags on the field. Flags on the field.
I think that's going to be an extracurricular flag against Ignatius.
I did see a hit that was a little late.
Denham Duet is ecstatic. That's the 5th turnover tonight. You can't win a game with 5
Nick
turnovers.
Bolston is on the bench.
He's screaming. He's so excited. Let's see what the call is here on the field. Nick Polston hugging Mr.
It looks like it's going to be against Ignatius.
Looks like it's going to be actually offsetting penalties. Let's see what the call. Be a face mask against Ignatius. Be offsetting penalties, and it's going to be Friar football.
You know, you would have liked for there to only be one penalty to push the ball even further. But offsetting penalties means that play, that interception is still there. An amazing play. It has been the game of turnovers for the Fenwick defense, and they've played it their way all night long.
Yeah, it's just the most dominant 10-0 game I think I've ever watched. It really has. I mean, 10-0 is not a scoreline. You really see it a lot in today's game with all the new rules and everything like that. But it's really been an exciting game here tonight. I think a lot of people were watching at home and came by to catch the end because it's just been that kind of game. You see the game at home and you're jealous because you want to be here and experience this in person because this environment is just so exciting. It's so nice for the seniors to be able to win their last game against their bitter rivals, break the 7-year losing streak. Fenwick has not beaten Ignatius in 7 years.
If there's any year to do it, Nick, it's 2021.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year, but you know, it's not been a crazy game. This has been the result that you'd expect if you force 5 turnovers. It's gonna be a run up the middle. Daddy Kent's gonna bounce outside for a decent gain. Looks like 3 or 4 yards.
And I just want to say, you could see Nick Polston hugging his teammates on the sidelines. He is so excited. He knows how much that turnover meant, and that was an amazing run by Kent.
Yeah, hopefully that will be the end of the snaps that Nick Polston has to play here tonight. You know,
Ignatius is going to have to waste the time out there.
Nick Polston has just been leader of this defense, leader of this team. It's so nice for his Fenwick career to end as he embraces his senior teammates, his coaches. It's so nice for his career to end this way against a team that the whole school hates. We hate Ignatius. We don't like Ignatius.
Listen. We're not allowed to say bad things, but we hate Ignatius.
Yeah. It's really heartwarming to see how that this is the way that this season gets to end. You know, the basketball team season end was less than ideal. It was disappointing, but it's nice to win, to leave on a high note. And you know, I had a coach who said it's always the most important thing to win your last game of the season.
100%. It is a momentum shift for the next season.
Absolutely. Hostie's gonna hand the ball off again. Looks like it's Danny Kent once again for a minimal gain here.
Ignatius is going to load up on their front 7. They might even start blitzing before they even know what play is called. They are worried about Kent or Novak running through their players, getting extra yards, winding down the time and putting even more points on the board.
Now, there's still a little bit of time here. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. It's 3rd down and 5. You know, hypothetically, Ignatius could have enough time to get down the field if they make the stop here. However, they're out of timeouts after this last timeout that's going right now.
And you know, that is key because that means they're going to need to get incomplete passes or runs and passes out of bounds to stop the clock and drive down the field if they're able to stop the Friars here.
Yeah, we'll see what Battaglia wants to do here. If I'm Battaglia, I'm running another run play because you have to run the clock down. You can't risk there being an incomplete pass. Let's see what Battaglia wants to do. Lots of big guys in that formation, however. It's going to be a fake sweep, and it's going to go to Danny Kent, and he breaks loose for enough for a first down.
I think that's there. It is, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. Another first down for the Friars.
And the clock, the major thing there, the clock keeps running. And I think that's going to pretty much all but finish this game. Nick Polston jumps on the bench for like the 20th time tonight, waving to his crowd, giving his thanks. Really, we got to really appreciate Nick Polston, folks.
You got to appreciate Nick Polston. You got to appreciate every senior on that team who's gone through so much adversity to get to this point. You know they're going to be happy to win. You know they're going to be happy to beat Ignatius. You know they're going to be happy to leave with a winning season and an amazing program in their legacies.
Yeah, this has been such a fun team to watch. You know, a 3-2 record. If they end up winning this game, does not do this team justice.
I completely agree with you. Their record, even though it is a winning record, does not even do them enough justice. And that is another run by Kent. And they're going to keep running the ball. They're going to keep running that ball until time runs out. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 1 minute and 38 seconds and counting. With enough runs and a first down, the Friars will seal the game.
Yeah, you know, it's been an exciting game to watch. I'm so happy to be here. The crowd is not dwindled at all. You know, the students, usually students like to go home. It's past their bedtime, la la la. But you know, they've all stuck around tonight, and
They're all
everybody's
crowded
missing
into
it.
those first 4 bleachers, getting ready to celebrate with the teams.
Absolutely. It's second and long here. Hosty takes a snap, hands it off to Danny Kent for the 5th time in a row. Danny Kent breaks loose, breaks a tackle, breaks another, jumps forward. Hopefully that's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want. You want to get just there. You want to keep moving that clock. There's under a minute left at this point with no timeouts left. All you need is to get 1 first down and you can kneel out the clock.
Yeah, they are 1 first down away. Let's see if they gave that first down to them there. We'll see.
No, it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd and short. Seems like that's...
Oh, I think the clock is running down enough. I don't think they need the first down. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is it. I think it's the
That's
game.
the end of the
That's
game.
the game. They
That's
win.
the ball game, folks. That's been great. It's just been great out here. Fenwick waves goodbye to Ignatius. They pitched the shutout, the no-hitter, the perfect game for Fenwick.
The perfect game. Ladies and gentlemen, they've done it. They've beaten the rival after years of defeat.
And the crowd begins to storm the field. The
They're-
seniors are happy to be here.
running. They're running
Everybody's
onto the
excited
field.
for this game. Man, I wish I could be down there with them.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you enough how excited we are to win this game. That is an amazing season by the Friars. An amazing season for the seniors. An amazing first season for Battaglia. This win represents everything they've done. An amazing day for Friars.
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been so fun spending this night with you. This is one for the ages, folks. Absolutely one for the ages.
Absolutely one for the ages, an instant classic. They played their hearts out until the lights went out. That's the game.
Yeah.
I want broadcasting. Luke, make sure you capture this, please.